All right, day and their quiz. Let's go. The last couple of quizzes, I put on some bad accents, or apparently pretty good accents. Depends who you ask us. But I'm going back to my roots and just talk normally. Here we're with Spain now. What they call I just looked this up. Comunidades Autonómico, some autonomous communities. Um, These are the biggest subdivision in Spain. You can break them down further into provinces. But first, we got Ceuta. Now, I know for a fact that Ceuta is here and Melilla is here. Oh, I gotta put a timer on too. Hold on. All right, Ceuta is here. Portugal used to own this actually. And interesting enough, Portugal gave it to England as part of an inheritance. But Spain now owns it. Um, and this is Melilla. We'll get to that eventually, though. This is Castilla-La Mancha, I guess. I know La Mancha is here. That's the gold province in EU4. I don't know if there was ever any actual gold in Spain at some point, but if there was, then it's probably in La Mancha. And Madrid is here because I guess that's like the capital state. But yeah, Castilla and double L, that's a Y sound. At least where I come from, I'm American. I don't remember what it's like in Spain, or in Catalonia, or some other Spanish accent. I just know, like how I was taught in class, double L is Y. Uh, okay, so yeah, stop yapping. That's La Mancha, Castilla, Valencian. I do know though that the C is a lisp. Okay, in like Catalonia, Aragon, territory. Now, I actually do find it kind of confusing how Aragon is this state here. I know this is Aragon with like Zaragoza, Zaragoza, and also I think the Z is a lisp. I don't remember. Yeah, this is the state of Aragon with Zaragoza. This is Barcelona, and here is Valencia. Oh, and the V is a B. Less confusing actually. Lots of languages have V's pronounced as B's, and even in English, they sometimes sound like B. A way I remember this when I was learning Spanish. I don't know Spanish that well, just so you know. But in Spanish, vocabulary is vocabulario, palabra, palabra. Yeah. Boca is mouth too. That's where you get that's where vocabulary is derived from, I guess. Boca, vocabulario. Yeah, that's how you say it. And vocab is literally the same thing, but instead of the boca, it's a V. So that's how I remember it. Anyway, Valencia, and C is a lisp. So I'll try to say it right. Valencia is here. So I suppose that's where the community is. The Balearic Islands. We all know Menorca. Wait, yeah, Menorca. What's that other M thing that's here? I'm kind of hungry too. I haven't had dinner yet, so my mind's a little slow. But okay, I don't know what that like resort or beach place is. It's big, all right. That's where like all the Europeans. I heard like a lot of Germans go here or something. Most Americans would never even heard of Menorca. Menorca is an island, and there's like Minorca, which the British also used to own. After the War of Spanish Succession, yeah, that's it. That's the one. They actually seized that along with Gibraltar, and during the American Revolutionary War, uh, the Spanish and French, because after the War of Spanish Succession, even though France didn't fully win, they agreed to let Spain go. Okay, the War of Spanish Succession. I'm just going on a tangent real quick. Started when the really inbred Habsburg guy, he died. Right, he tried having an heir. He lived to like 30 or something, but I couldn't have any. So when he died, his like niece or something, his like great aunt, who was married to some French guy, uh, well, her inheritance passed to Louis the 14th, or Louis the 14th controlled her. Yeah, and he wanted to just seize Spain as part of her inheritance. Right, Same thing happened in like the Hundred Years' War. Uh, some French king died, and his closest descendant was uh, the closest descendant from his like aunt was the King of England, Edward III. So he pressed his claim. Same with Louis XIV, and Louis XIV is known as the Sun King because he's probably the most famous French king, other than Louis XVI. And he actually has a reason why because he's good at it. Well, Louis XIV isn't an amazing king, no, by no means. He bankrupted the state and arguably didn't get that far, but pretty good king. Anyway, back to Minorca. This is a little island to the right. The British seized that along with Gibraltar in the Spanish Succession War. Didn't get much more out of it, but then again, they just wanted to halt French expansion. And during the American Revolution, the French actually managed to recapture it and then return it to Spain. Um, remember the French and Spanish were fighting with the Americans against the British during the Independence War. And Spain actually tried really hard to retake Gibraltar, but could not. Um, but they did retake Minorca. And now I'm gonna finally cook the Balearics. Okay, there you go. Cantabria. Uh, okay. Let's think about this for a little bit here. I can skip, but I'm gonna try to. This is a hint, I guess. I'm not cooking it though. So this is probably Leon. Um, Kingdom Leon is roughly here. Okay, Cantabria's here, I think. But I'll finish my thought. King Leon's here. I'm not sure exactly how it merged with Castile, but the two are like inseparable now. The Leonese symbol is the one with the white shield with the purple lion on it. Anything else? Yeah, I don't really know. I know there's that one time when there's like three brothers. At the start of CK2 had this the three brothers ruling in Galicia. I was trying to think of that name. Yeah, Galicia is here too. Galicia, Leon, and Castile all ruling, and their sister, Urraca, something like that, was also there, part of the picture. And yeah, in CK2, you just murder all your brothers and inherit all three thrones you wanna. And yeah, well, yeah. Okay, Cantabria is here. That's the one with the red shield and a white background, I think. I mean, it looks the way I described it, looked kind of like Portugal's seal. Um, well, Portugal seal minus the blue cross, I think, or the white cross on blue shield. I don't know. Cantabria's here, I'm pretty sure. Is there any cities I remember here? Bilbao is like here or here, I think. I think here because this is like the Basque, Navarra type territory. Actually, don't know what this is. Is that where Burgos is? Burgos? Burgos. I never thought about that word, how to say it out loud, not gonna lie. As a fort in EU4, so you gotta siege it down. And, it's also an important city, that's why it has a fort on it. Cantabria's here. Oh, Pavia. Is that where that is? And Pavia, it's not there? Shoot. Yeah, over here. Okay, it's there. I'm close enough. Castile and Leon. That's where it is. Okay, and Galicia, we just talked about that. Asturias. Okay, if I had them both up, I wouldn't have gotten that one. I would have gotten that one right. I feel like, or gotten Asturias first. That is. Mm. Asturias. Is well, originally was the name was Catholic Kingdom. That resisted the early like Muslim conquests of the Umayyads. This is crazy battle actually. I think what is it? Pelayo. I was watching a what is it, Mr. Rolfness, I think, video on like weakest Christian battle or something. I'll put a link up on screen or an image. And it's just this crazy report of like 30 Christian warriors defeated 100,000 Muslim warriors. Some crazy. What? You can put it on Wikipedia too. I don't remember what the name of the battle is. The problem, or so I would do that. I'll click on it, but yeah, it's a crazy battle. And now Asturias used to be pretty big too, included all this, pretty much. And I guess that's not reduced to this. I am curious about where Pavia is though, because I thought it was one of these two. Oh, and that's what I said earlier too. Pavia, is there a Pavia in like Milan or not the city Milan, but like in the general area. I don't know. Okay, Madrid. Madrid's here. We all know Madrid. Basque Country. Okay, now this is interesting. When I imagine Basque Country, I imagine all three of these, as like Navarra, but evidently not. I believe this is the Basque Country though. This is like Vizcaya. I know it's a city of Vizcaya here. But isn't Bilbao also there? Would it be Bilbao? And as for this, I have no idea. I think Burgos. I don't know. Salamanca maybe. Yeah, Salamanca. Uh, Tuco Salamanca. Okay, it's not there. This is Aragon. Aragon. Is this Basque Country? Yeah, that's the Basque Country. Oh, so it's this I don't know actually. Okay, Canary Islands. It's one of these, or actually both of them. I was looking at the province quiz earlier, and I saw them split. But yeah, it's these. I guess in the province division, it'd be split in half. One would be like Grand Canary, I think, and there would be like Tenerife. Tenerife. I think it's how it's broken down. EU4 is broken down like that. In Aragon, it's here. Well, and part of the reason why I know province breakdowns in EU4 so well, well, one thing I've played Spain a decent bit, decent bit, I mean like twice. It's also an area that you invade quite a lot if you're playing down in Maghreb or even France or yeah, in France or even like the UK. You invade Spain eventually. It's just easy. But two, when you're invading Spain, you're gonna want to probably sit on it for a little bit. If you're busy sieging down somewhere else, or just waiting for people to come to you. Well, while you're doing that, you just loot Spain, move from province to province, sit on it, loot for everything it's worth. Yes, I'm serious. Okay, Murcia. The city of Murcia is here. Murcia. Yeah, it's right here. So I guess that's what it is. And then we got Andalusia. Is that how you say it? Andalusia. Andalusia. This place is full of famous cities. We got like Seville over here, Malaga like here, Granada. That's the famous one. Last Muslim stronghold in Spain, like Alhambra and stuff like that. I got Cordoba, Cordoba. Uh, have you ever seen the Arabic? I don't know. Is that like Andalusian? I don't know. The spelling, the old spelling, during like the Muslim days, the Muslim days. The spelling's crazy. It starts with a Q, like Qur Tubah. Crazy spelling, you know. Anything else I know about here? Like Almeria, I think it's here. Uh, anything? Cadiz, here, I think. Oh, and back to Seville, where we got like the oranges. And did you know the Vikings, I think, invaded Seville at one point and like looted it? This is back when it was controlled by the Muslims. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what they were called, and I'm hitting a blank right now. But the Muslim caliphate was on here. I mean, I guess the Almoravids, but those were like Moroccans who invaded. So I don't know. We got Lucia, Extremadura. Okay, I know it's here. What did I say earlier when I was talking about La Mancha and Leon? Did I say Extremadura? I think I did. What's interesting about Extremadura is that there's another Portuguese state which I think has like a similar sounding name. This is also where some sort of B, Bajalos. I don't know. It's a fort that the British tried to take or took. I don't even remember who won, but it's during the Napoleonic Wars. Badajoz. That's it. That's Badajoz. Yeah, you see in like Sharp, uh, the British take it. So yeah, yeah, the British took the French held fort there. That's all I know. Oh, and it's also where the was it the first push by the nationalists, I believe, during the Spanish Civil War. I should probably start with that. They pushed into Republican Spain. Okay, yeah, the Republic of Spain. Um, yeah, that's what started to push, I believe. Uh, or maybe it was the other way around to cut the nationalists. I don't know. I keep saying nationalists. I mean like Phalange Spain. Yeah. Okay, I'll click on it now. Navarre. Okay. Yes, I said Navarra a couple of times when I was talking about the Basque Country. I did not realize that the two had a distinction, but I guess they do. So I'll click on them. Melilla. Okay, I was talking about it earlier. Melilla is the other Spanish city in Africa. Catalonia, La Rioja. Yeah, I never heard of it. Oh, I guess that's the other Basque province that you usually see as part of the Duchy of Navarra. Yeah, I can tell my tongue is slipping. I'm getting hungry. Yeah, I would not have gotten that right. Well, actually, I would have gotten that right. I've gotten like the first thing I got. I would have gotten that one right. Okay, that's it for me. The funny bee thing. Yeah, Lerio has the other remaining province in the Duchy of Navarra and like CK3 and stuff like that. Okay, that's my score. See if you can beat me, I guess. And I never said this before, but I'm not a typical American. If you couldn't tell, I do know a thing or two. Okay, mostly from EU4, the game I keep mentioning because I play that one a lot. Uh, Not these days. These days I just make YouTube videos or try to grind and edit. I'm edited that well though, so it's not very efficient. And also just when we're watching history YouTubers or geography YouTubers, no, mostly history. So yeah, that's it. See you next time. Oh yeah, and subscribe to the Danaissance. I'm working on a my own ERB, Epic Rap Battle History. I'm not sure about name yet, but I'm going for Hannibal versus Belisarius. All right, I keep forgetting to mention that. But yeah, so I'm working on. All right, see you later. Um, Bye.